So how can you create your first campaign and generate your first commission within 24 hours? I'm going to walk you through step by step and show you step by step how to do this. Okay, so there's one of the networks called Udimi. They have some quality buyers and quality people with quality traffic. Okay, when you join Udimi through the link in the description box below this video, okay, you're going to get $5 ad credit, which $5 ad credit, and plus you're going to get a personal message from me personally to you. It's a network message where I tell you exactly what you need to do and how people are crushing it using this traffic source. Okay, so you could join Udimi. Joining Udimi is absolutely free. The link is going to be in the description box below this video. Once you join Udimi, you're going to get a $5 ad credit, and also you're going to get a personal network message, and you could also communicate with me through Udimi. So you could see here they have messages down here, and there have been so many people who have been sending me messages. So you could see here they're sending me messages, they're asking me questions, and when you join through my network, you could be asking me questions, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer your questions, and even if you want me to look into your landing page, I could also do that for you. Okay, so how do you use Udimi? So there's two ways to find real quality buyers with real traffic. The first way, which is the shortcut path, is called find seller. So what you want to do is you want to look for someone. So this is the criteria that I use when I'm looking for real buyers. Okay, so price maximum is 80 cents, got sales 30%. Okay, sales, marketing, and then I'm going to look through the people that are on this network. Okay, so I could see this guy's got 915 positive reviews, he's got 31 buyer rate, he's charging 42 cents per click. So let me just look into this. Okay, whenever you look at someone, the first thing you're going to look at is this part here. The higher this number, the more better, because that means this person has buyers in his list. Okay, now what we are looking for is anyone who actually left a comment saying that they have made a sale from this guy's traffic, and we're looking for 5 minimum sales, positive sales within the last 30 days. So let's just scroll down, let's see if we could find some. Okay, so I could see this person just 2 days ago said he got a sale. Okay, if we scroll down, this person just 4 days ago he said he got a sale, 5 days ago got a sale. Okay, 5 days ago again got a sale, another one more, and there you go. Okay, 7 days ago got a sale. So these are 5 people within the last 30 days. So this person's traffic is looking quite good to me, because the criteria is minimum 5 people saying that they got a sale in the last 30 days from his traffic. So this person's traffic is looking quite good to me. So what I want to do is, because I could see that it's meeting my criteria, so I want to buy traffic, okay, from this person. I want to buy traffic. So when I want to buy traffic, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to see when he's going to start delivering my traffic. So I could see that he's going to start delivering my traffic on the 26th November, which is tomorrow. Okay, and if you're starting for the first time, then you always want to start off low. He could deliver up to 1,000 clicks. So we're going to start off with minimum 300 visitors. Okay, you're going to select only top tier. Only top tier means you're going to get traffic from the 5 English speaking countries, which is UK, US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. And you're going to select prime filter. Prime filter basically means that it's going to be very, very quality traffic. Okay, so this is 300 visitors. Okay, we're going to buy 300 visitors. Now remember, there's a couple of things that you need to have before buying traffic. Number one, you need to have a landing page. Okay, you need to drive traffic to a landing page instead of driving traffic directly to a Clickbank offer. Okay, why you want to drive traffic to a landing page? I've been explaining this a lot of times in my previous video. Let me just quickly recap what I've been saying. Is when you build a list, the money is in the list, my friend. When people join your list, they say get access now, they're going to be joining a list of subscribers. Now just imagine you had 1,000 email lists, 10,000 email lists, 50,000 email list, 100,000 email list, and you just have to write a quick 5-minute email, press the send button, that email goes out to 100,000 subscribers. guess how much money you could make and how much traffic you could get overnight. This is the power of list building. You need to build a list. You need to build a list. Okay, so how do you build a landing page? If you have some tech skills, you could build a landing page yourself using HTML, or you could hire someone from websites like micro job websites for just $5. Okay, or you could use a software like I use a software called ClickFunnels. Okay, so I'm using a software called ClickFunnels where they have done for you templates that you could use, and you could create your first landing page within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now keep watching this video, because at the end of this video I'm going to give you a special bonus, and one of the bonuses, I'm going to give you my done for you high converting opt-in landing page. Okay, so keep watching. So you could use a software like this. I use a software like this. Now you could join ClickFunnels for the free 14-day trial. After the 14-day trial, they do charge you a monthly fee, which is affordable, and also it's an investment in your business. In the beginning, it might feel a bit hard, but once you start making that money and that money starts coming in, you're going to start appreciating what you got, and you're going to love what you see, because ClickFunnels is not just a tool to build landing pages. You could also build sales funnel, webinar pages, registration pages, courses, training area, and you could see all those cheap courses. All those courses are being built using ClickFunnels. Okay, so if you want to join ClickFunnels, you could use the link in the description box below this video. But keep watching this video, because at the end of the video I'm going to give you a special bonus. This is a special bonus, and this bonus is absolutely free, which I'm going to do for you if you want to crush it with Clickbank. Okay, so first of all, you need a landing page. Okay, that is very, very important. Second, what you need is you need to have email follow-ups. Okay, so what is email follow-ups? Email follow-ups is basically in your messaging service, whichever autoresponder you're going to be using, you need to have these kind of email follow-ups that goes out on your behalf to your subscribers, one per day. You could have 2 per day, or you could have 1 every 2 days as well. But this is 1 per day. The money is in the list, and most of your sales and most of the money is going to come from your email follow-ups. Okay, so this is set and forget money machine. You write these emails once, and then after that you forget about it, and guess what happens? After that, the money starts just kicking in. Okay, because once someone will subscribe to your landing page down here, he's going to get 1 email per day on your behalf, which you have already written. Okay, now, as a beginner, you're probably thinking, wait, I don't know what to write. It's very simple. You could just go to clickbank.com, and if you go to the JV pages, you could get those email follow-ups. The only downside to this is that these emails are saturated, just because thousands of affiliates are using the same emails. You might have to make a bit of changing in the titles, okay, to get better open rates. Other than that, the description is okay. Okay, so you can get all the emails from here. If you're just a beginner, they already have email swipes for you that you could use. Okay, so you need to have these 2 things. You need to have a landing page, okay, and you also need to have email follow-up sitting in, because if you don't have this, you're going to lose a lot of money, and you're going to leave thousands of dollars on the table. Okay, let's just get back to a traffic source. So just say you're going to buy traffic for 300 visitors. What happens? You get 300 visitors. Okay, just say you got 120 subscribers. You're going to wait for 7 days. You want to have minimum 7 days emails for each product. Now, you could promote 5 different products. So if you're going to promote this product called Turn Text into Speech, you want to have 7 days of emails for this product. Then you want to have 7 days of email for this product, which is called Perpetual Income. And then you want to have 7 days of email for this product called Click Wealth System. Okay, don't go above 7 days, because it just annoys the subscriber, saying that why is he keep on pushing the same product over and over again. Just keep 7 days. Okay, but minimum 7 days of email, and then you could start buying traffic, and then you could write the remaining emails later on for other products that you want to promote. Okay, so what happens is, just say you got about 120 subscribers. What you're going to do is, after these 7 days of emails have kicked in, then you are going to go into your ClickBank account or your affiliate network and check if you made any money. Okay, do not check your sales immediately after traffic has completed, because most of your money and most of the time the money is going to come and the sales are going to come from your email follow-ups. Okay, it's a wrong way of doing business when you start checking your stats and your sales immediately after the visitors have been delivered. Okay, now if you made money, even though you didn't make a profit, you didn't break even, remember the focus is list building. The money is in the list. You want to focus on building a list. You want to keep on buying traffic until you get to at least 10,000 subscribers, because the money is in the list. Once you hit that number, the money is going to start following you and you're going to start seeing money coming in from all over the angle. You're going to pray for me, you're going to appreciate my video, and you're going to appreciate my channel like all my other viewers and subscribers are doing, because I have helped thousands of people on the internet make money online, and some of my students have gone on to make four figures, five figures, and even six figures online. Okay, thanks to my YouTube channel called Clickbank Success. If you still haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, then make sure you click the red subscribe button, click the notification bell, and select the box where you would like to receive all the updates of my future videos. Okay, so you don't miss out on anything that's coming in future. Okay, so back to our video here. So we're gonna once you have, now if you, because you're focusing on list building, okay, you wanna still make sure that you're staying on the safe side and making sure that you're buying traffic from the right person, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to look at your sales and see if you made any money, even though you didn't make profit, even though you didn't break even. Okay, but you made a couple of dollars. You're going to come back to the same person and you're going to buy 500 visitors. Okay, if you made money again, you're going to buy 750 visitors. If you made money again, you're going to buy 1,000 visitors. If you made money again, and then you're going to keep on buying traffic after traffic after traffic, because this proves that this person's got a quality list and it's got buyers in his list. Okay, and then at the same time, simultaneously, you're going to buy traffic from other vendors as well. So you're going to continue to buy 1,000 visitors from this person, and then you're going to look for other sellers that follow, that meets all these criteria that I just talked about, and you're going to buy traffic from them as well simultaneously. Just remember, when you buy simultaneous traffic, make sure you create a brand new list in your autoresponder account, and you have a brand new funnel as well, a landing page, and a brand new ClickBank offer with another tracking ID, so you could track every single bit and piece to make sure that you know where the sale is coming from. Is it coming from this buyer, this seller, or the other seller? Okay, so I've talked about that. Now what do? Is once you are happy to buy traffic from this person, what you're going to do, you're going to get your lead magnet URL. Now there's one extra step that you need to take. Okay, so this is going to be your lead magnet page URL. Okay, so this, if you're going to use ClickFunnels, you're going to be using this lead magnet page URL. So you're going to copy this link. Now what you're supposed to do really is come here and paste it in here. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take an extra step, and I'm going to talk about that in a moment, why we need to take this extra step. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to head over to this software here. This is a very, very powerful software. Okay, this allows you to track your clicks, and we need to track our clicks. We need to make sure we're getting real human clicks and no bot clicks and no fake clicks. Okay, now this comes with a free 14-day trial, but I highly recommend this software because in my opinion, it's one of the best softwares on the internet. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about this software is one of the best softwares on the internet where you could track your clicks, and we need to track the clicks because we will need to make sure that we're getting real human clicks and no bot clicks, no fake clicks. You can see here that I've been driving a lot of traffic using this traffic, kind of traffic, not Udimi specifically, but solo ad traffic. Okay, and I've been tracking my clicks. You need to make sure you're tracking it. So you can see here that one of the traffic that I've been using is 5,507 total clicks, 5,324 unique clicks, 17 fake clicks. Okay, look at this, 20 fake clicks, 15 fake clicks. Now remember, you are going to get a couple of fake clicks, which is called server clicks. Okay, but you shouldn't get more than like 25, 30. It depends on how much traffic you're getting, but you shouldn't get more than that, because once you get more than that, then oh no, then there's a big time problem. Okay, what you just need to do is quickly just take a screenshot. All right, you just take a quick screenshot from here, just go like this, take a screenshot and send it over to your vendor and tell him that, hey man, you're sending me fake clicks, and he's going to take immediate action. First of all, when you have a link from ClickMagick, these people are going to make sure they send you real quality clicks. You know why? Because they know that you're tracking. Okay, and it makes them sound that you're professional. Okay, if you're not using this, some people could just cheat their way, okay, and think, okay, he's not tracking, let's do a sneaky way, get him some cheap fake clicks using our bot services or something like that. Okay, so you need to track. Okay, so there's going to be a link in the description box below this video for ClickMagick to join. When you join, you're going to get a free 14-day trial, and I recommend this. It's a long-term success. Okay, for long-term purposes, you need to track your clicks. You need to learn how to track your sales, your clicks, and you could do everything with ClickMagick. You could track your clicks, you could track your sales, you could track your conversions, you could track everything. But for this purpose, we're just going to track our clicks. Okay, so what do? You come here, create a new link. You're going to name your link here. So I'm just going to put Clickbank Test 2020. I'm going to put here Make Money 2020. Okay, and then I'm going to put my landing page URL here. Okay, and I'm going to click on create link. Okay, and once I have created my link, I'm just going to find it where it is. There it is. I'm going to click on it, and there you go. Okay, so this is my link. I'm going to copy this link here. I'm going to come back to this network Udimi, and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, there you go. Okay, and now I am going to click on add to cart. It's going to cost me $168 to get 300 visitors. Add to cart, and there you go. I'm going to go through the steps, and he's going to start delivering traffic. I'm going to start getting some leads, probably about 110 to 120 subscribers. And then once I get 120 subscribers, I'm going to wait for all these 7 days emails to kick in. After 7 days, I will log into my ClickBank account to see how much money I have made. Also, I will look into my ClickMagick account to make sure I'm getting quality clicks and I'm not getting any fake clicks. Okay, so this is very, very important. By the way, to join Udimi and to join ClickMagick, the links for the links are going to be in the description box below this video. Okay.
Knowledge is the new currency in 2019. Now, what I want to do right now is I want to talk to you a little bit about traffic generation, traffic and conversions, right? So a lot of people ask me about traffic, what's working now. We have been teaching traffic for about a decade, and there is a big problem right now in the industry, in the world of marketing and traffic generation. 63% of companies surveyed say, and this is a survey coming from HubSpot, and they're surveying and working with a lot of different businesses from different niches, different genres. 63% of those companies and businesses say traffic generation is their biggest problem and the biggest challenge in their company. Let me tell you why. Because there's a big problem when it comes to traffic generation. Pop on my screen here, let me show you what this problem is, and I'll show you the solution for this problem. And if you pay attention, this might take you to a whole other level in your business. Check this out. Right now, today, everybody is teaching and regurgitating the same old, what's called platform dependency traffic strategy. What do I mean by this? Facebook advertising, right? Instagram advertising, YouTube advertising. Basically, in other words, a platform dependency traffic getting strategy. And there's a problem with it. Let me tell you why. Because the traffic game has changed forever. Okay? If you have not been familiar with what's been going on Facebook ad platform over the past 24 months, let me fill you in on that a little bit right now. Look, over the past 5 years, right? Facebook has been the go-to place to get traffic for many companies and individuals. It has been one of the best sources of traffic, sales, and revenue for entrepreneurs and small businesses who knew how to run campaigns there. Well, not anymore. Over the past 18 months, Facebook's growth has slowed down a lot. In fact, here is an article from Business Insider published not too long ago, and they say Facebook's active user growth went into reverse for the first time ever, and the worst is yet to come. Here's another one from Mashable, and here's what Mashable is saying. Facebook's engagement is sinking with no end in sight, right? And you know what? It gets even worse. Let me show you this. The average time on site for each Facebook user has dropped by 24%. That is a massive problem for advertisers. Even though this decline is happening, more businesses have started to use the Facebook ad platform than ever before. That means that listen to me, while advertising demand is increasing, the number of opportunities for ads Facebook can show is getting smaller. This leads to one thing: rising ad costs. Okay? In fact, despite their decline in attention and growth, Facebook's ad revenue over the past 18 months is up by 42%. Because if you want to show your ads to more people, more of their users, you have to pay them more money, right? Now, as a result, the average cost to acquire a customer in all major markets rose by over 400% in the last 18 months alone. That, my friend, can destroy any business if you don't adjust, which is exactly what we have been doing for my company and teaching other people how to do the same thing. Look, it's not all bad news, right? There's also some good news about this. While most entrepreneurs and businesses who follow the what's called old model for traffic generation are struggling, those who adjust and implement the new model, and I'm going to show you that in just a second, are experiencing record highs in traffic, leads, and sales. Here's the old model. It's called platform dependency. This is basically where people say, you know what, we're going to just run ads and see what happens, right? And hope somebody's going to buy. The new model is called data aggregation. And data aggregation will focus on three things. Number one, we're going to get traffic. Number two, we're going to manage traffic. And then number three, we're going to multiply traffic. Very methodically, very deliberately, very intentionally. And there is a method and a way for you to do that. This is what it looks like. I'm about to show it to you. Look, I want to give you the result of this. So over the past 36 months, I've been running a secret experiment on this model. Let me show you what it's done for us, right? So I have deployed a campaign doing the polar opposite of what everybody else is doing out there in the traffic generation, marketing, and sales world. Okay, and so instead of relying on any one platform, what I did was I followed what's called data aggregation, this new traffic model that I've developed, and now we teach this inside the Internet Traffic Academy. Anyway, here are the results. 17.5 million unique visitors, okay? That generated 3.7 million leads. Can you imagine being able to talk to 3.7 million people? Can you imagine that? Just look at this picture, right? 3.7, that's a huge city. Imagine being able to get your message out in front of 3.7 million people. It gets better. Now that crowd, right, produced for us in this particular campaign over 112,000 paid customers, okay, for over $12 million in revenue generated. Now the big question is Vic, you probably spend a fortune to get these. Well, depending how you look at it, right? Let's do some math on it, right? So before we do the math, here is what it cost me for this particular campaign. Again, this is over 36 months. So on average, we were generating over 450,000 visitors every 30 days like clockwork, right, during this particular campaign. Now, it cost us over $1 million, $1.2 million to run this campaign. However, the return on that investment, okay, has been 10 times, almost 10, like 9.85 or something like that. So it generated a net profit, okay, of over $10 million. Now, big numbers, and I don't want to scare you off of this thing. You know, you might be saying, well, Vic, I don't have $1 million to put into a traffic generation campaign, and I do not expect you to do that. I was not able to do that in the beginning, right? But let's do the math. Let me kind of break this down. Let's step back. Let me simplify this, and most importantly, show you what this can do for your business if you implement what's called data aggregation business model. It is mind-blowing, my friend. Check this out. Let's do the math on it, right? So it cost me on average 7 cents to get a visitor. Let me ask you a question. Would you pay 7 cents to acquire a visitor to your website, to your product, to your business, to your offer, to whatever it is you're promoting? Could you do that? Of course, right? Now, I made on average for each one of those visitors 69 cents. So I paid 7 cents and I made 69 cents for every visitor, regardless if they opted in, regardless if they engaged with me or not. Every single visitor was worth 69 cents to me, okay? So my average profit after expenses for each visitor was 62 cents. Now, this is a super scaled down version of that particular campaign so that, everybody can wrap their head around this thing, right? So at the end of the day, here's what it did. It generated and produced almost 10 times return on my investment for this particular campaign. Now, I'm not gonna guarantee you that you're gonna get 10x ROI in your, on whatever it is you're doing. I don't know your business model. I don't know what you're promoting. I don't even know you, probably, right? However, here's what I can tell you. Imagine going to a magic money machine and you put in $1 and you get $10 back every single time. The question is how many dollars would you put in? Okay? So, if you are interested, okay, if you're watching this and if it perked your attention, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're selling anything on the internet, this should excite you and this should get your attention, right? If you're interested, if you want to know more about this new business model, how does this work, right? How do we go about setting this whole thing up? There's a process and I would love to teach you and show you this. Go ahead and click on the link that's next to this ad, wherever you're seeing this. I'm gonna take you to a page where I give you, I'm gonna put you through a training that I recorded where I explain in detail and I reveal and I pull back the curtain on this particular experiment and tell you exactly how I was able to do that. More importantly, how you can start following this new business model for traffic generation, okay? And crush it in whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the training.